夜のワインに咲いて満ちて生きる様子が傷も嘘も痛みも歌になる夢を愛を書いて何を救えますか海はそれを覚める光になれ
Samuel and Leo liked working in the big yards. But one morning, Leo noticed that Samuel was unhappy. He decided to find out why. Excuse me, Mr. Samuel. It seems to me that things are not well with you. If you forgive me for mentioning it, you were quite right, Leo. All I do is shunting some freight trains into the turntable. I long for a nice run. It's what a person really needs. Quite so, Mr. Samuel. May I suggest that you speak to Sir Robert as a controller about your problems? But Samuel said nothing. He just grew unhappier and he was rough with the freight trains. And then suddenly... What should I do? Oh no! You silly person! Oops. It'll take a long time to repair this turntable, which will cause lots of trouble. That night, Sir Robert FM controller arrived. Samuel, you have caused a lots of trouble. I thought you could control freight trains. You shall have to work the mail train for a while. Maybe it'll help you feel better. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Oh, cheer up, mate. The mail train run is a grand run for a fine person like you. Samuel was smiled, but he still felt he had let everyone down. His crewmates took them along the coastal run with the mail train. The fresh air couldn't help but brighten Samuel's spirits. They made a good speed until it was time to collect some important mail from Jay the pilot. Come on, Jay. They were waiting and waiting. At last, Jay arrived. Sorry I'm late, Great Western person. Had a bit of a problem with one of my helicopter's arms. Kept letting me down when I was meant to be up. You know how it is. We know that we'll be late for our first run. Soon they were on their way again. Ahead, there was a red signal light. Samuel didn't realize that the signalman had dozed off. Samuel whistled several times, but the signal stayed red. There must be something wrong with that signal. We'll go slowly and stop by the signal box. But then they will never reach it. The points before the signal box were switched to an old track. They were going the wrong way. Samuel's crewmates was concerned. We need to find a water tower soon. Instead, they saw an old station. Disaster lay ahead. No! Meanwhile, Sir Robert FM controller was worried. Samuel has not returned. We'll send out a search party. There they are! It wasn't Samuel's fault. I'm aware of that. I'm just glad to see that you are all safe. Then he saw something. There, it was an empty old house beside the station. He went to inspect it. When he returned, he spoke to Samuel. You have found another attraction for our island. will make this house as good as new, and the visitors can have a tea and crumpets there. Getting lost can be interesting, but being found is much nicer, especially when it makes a person feel really useful.